It's so lovely meeting you again.
great to
I'm
meet
such a big fan.
What you said again?
At WonderCon and Comic Con.
Oh,
we met
okay.
at the,
All right. All right.
I've always done all the
You do the
Goldbergs.
awesome.
To talk to you. I was just like, I need
Oh,
to
nice. Oh, well, good to see you.
So, congratulations, 100 episodes. It's been a long way. How excited are you that it's been 100 episodes?
I mean, it seems like we just got started. The time has flown by, but luckily we love what we do, so it doesn't feel like drudgery to us. But it's kind of extraordinary that we got to 100 because most series don't these days. I mean, there's tons of, series out there on streaming and cable and stuff. They only do like 10 to 15 episodes per season, and we're slaving away doing 24 per season. But look, I got another 100 in me, I think.
Well, since it's 100 episodes and you guys covered a whole bunch of the 80s stuff, is there more that you want to cover? Is there anything that you particularly want to cover?
We get asked that a lot, and we use our little pop cultural references as points of departure for a bigger story. I need to see these people go on vacation. I need to see it. The world needs to see it. I think we need to do National Lampoon's Vacation. I think we need to get in the station wagon and have a terrible time on a road trip. I'm sorry. I'm dying to do that. And come on, we're in season 5. I don't see why we can't go to France. Or, at least Orlando. Everybody else goes places, so.
This episode is Halloween, and we're going to see, you guys are still staying at home area, but we're going to see some conflict between the relationships because you guys are fighting for Adam and his girlfriend situation. So what can you tell us about the episode and what you're going to go through with your husband?
Well, the great thing about teenage relationships is, you do get into utter turmoil over stupid things like Star Trek versus Star Wars, okay? And that can be a deal breaker when you're 16 years old. Well, Bev overhears Murray giving terrible advice to Adam about male-female relationships, and I find out that my whole marriage is a sham, basically, that he has never agreed with a single thing I've said. He just says, yeah, whatever, and goes back to sleep in his underwear. I mean, so that's hard to hear when you're in a marriage. I've been married 21 years. If I found out that my husband did not agree with me on anything ever and was just trying to shut me up, I would be devastated.
Do you and your husband at least agree on Star Trek versus Star Wars?
We agree that I know nothing really about either, and that he can have that. That can be his man thing that he does, and I will watch The Real Housewives.
All right, so I'll wrap with this question.
Well, it's all about costumes in this episode, and what's your favorite costume that you've seen so far? Because there's Back to the Future, there's Star Wars, Star Trek, and then there's also Officer and the Gentleman.
The Officer and a Gentleman is so cheesy funny. But my favorite of all the costumes we've ever had has to be Sean in the Rubik's Cube. And it was when he was smaller, much smaller, and we got him. I think they kept it in the episode. He was running down the street and tripped off a curb because he couldn't see where he was going. And I mean, the fall was so funny, but that's got to be my favorite episode. Or not episode, but my favorite costume.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. And hoping for 100 more as well.
From your lips to God's ears.
Thank you.